I chose to do Quest 1 and Quest 4. Yeah, Quest 4. And here you go. Welcome back to the show, News Radio 1080 KRLD, traffic and weather together on the 8s. I kept my phone around for emergencies, for alarms and phone calls, but other than that, I was not on my phone. I noticed how much I was missing around me, everything that people were doing, things that people were saying, and, when the radio was on, how I would miss all of the news. And that let me know that I need to stay off of my phone a little more, at least while I'm in the car. And one benefit was that my brain could finally function on its own. I didn't need Facebook or YouTube to help my brain function or think. It would think on its own. A second benefit is that I could finally think deeper thoughts. Now I had ideas. I can use them to create something, and that was a true benefit for me. And everything has a pro and a con. I already said 2 of my pros, so let's do 2 cons now. One con is that I was very, very bored. And this was my biggest temptation. The border I got, the more I wanted to get on my phone. But I was strong and I kept away from it. The second con is that I felt very, very lonely. Just because I was taking a tech break doesn't mean other people were taking a tech break. Everyone was still on their phones. It was just me off of my phone. Thank you for coming to the radio show. And remember, it's News Radio 1080 KRLD, traffic and weather together on the 8. All right, and for Quest 4, I went on a walk around my dad's job today. And 5 things that I saw were cars on the highway and in the parking lot. I saw puddles on the path from the parking lot to the building. And I saw some other buildings, and while I was walking around, I saw a lot of grass, and there were a nice number of ant beds in that grass. 4 things that I felt were wind, wet grass, gravel, and heat. 3 things that I heard were cars driving on the highway. I heard wind passing by my ears while I would walk, and I heard people walking. There were some people talking while they were walking, and I heard a few women walking in their heels up and down the path. 2 things I smelled were exhaust from those big trucks that were coming in with their things, and I smelled the disgusting smell of cigarette smoke from a few people that were outside smoking. And finally, the last thing I tasted was my burger from Burger King that I ordered from Uber Eats. Thank you.